look at this. This is a tree bearing fruit. If there's any more details we can get. Look, what did I just say? What did I just say? Bearing fruit. A tree bearing fruit. The same thing. I just said the whole story here. Uncaging of vulnerability. Look, the Knight of Pentacles, and I didn't even touch it, and it landed right on it. The energies are shifting, and you can feel it. You can sense it. It's coming. See, this is someone planning and preparing, looking ahead for their future on what's coming in. This chariot that's coming towards you. What's coming is your fulfillment. This is something you've built, something you're very worthy and deserving of. You've earned this. It didn't arrive on a silver platter, all nice and easy. You've been waiting for this. You've been figuratively looking out the window going, when is it coming? And that's the energy that's shifting. You are meant to be a leader. You are meant to embrace the present moment. Live in the present moment and embrace the fact that you take the lead in your own life and help guide others. Let's get more here. What is coming through is that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. You are a light worker. You bring the light. You bring solutions. And your spirit team is bringing the light, bringing solutions to you. Tied to what? Tied to your prosperity. These are results. Take a look at this. This is a tree bearing fruit. Bearing the fruits of your labor, reaping what you've sown. It's the results. You planted seeds. You watered the tree. It grew and bloomed. So much so that the results are coming in. So there's solutions coming in for your prosperity. How about we get a little bit more here and see what the divine wants to relay on this? Because we know that it's coming. Let's see if there's any more details we can get. Look, what did I just say? What did I just say? Bearing fruit. A tree bearing fruit. The same thing. I just said the whole story here. The results. Your ears are wide open going, what are the solutions? When, where, and how? There's a beautiful uncaging of the heart. Unlocking that heart. It's a beautiful uncaging of vulnerability. Look, the Knight of Pentacles, and I didn't even touch it, and it landed right on it. I feel that they're also bringing up love here, but look, now they're getting really juicy on this story. Look, what did I say? Planting seeds that will grow into a tree. So here's the story. This is your career, purpose, calling, money, but it's also your life overall, relationships, and love. You've been waiting long and hard, maybe feeling impatient at times, wondering when the timing would be. The rest of this reading is a voiceover, so you don't have to deal with any of the audio issues anymore. What it feels like is there's someone that has been waiting to hear from another person. That's why the ears are wide open. And I do pick up a masculine and a feminine, but these aren't genders. Take it however it fits. But there's someone waiting for the other person to say or do something, and that's where the impatience is coming through. It required an unlocking of the heart. I feel that both of you were guarded at different times, not wanting to be vulnerable. So I asked for more clarity on the masculine in particular, and what came through is a revelation regarding independence. The masculine spent a lot of time single or independent because they also had a wall around their heart. They didn't quite feel ready yet. They felt that they needed to embrace their independence. And this is why it directly correlates with the fulfillment, the bearing of the fruit. I felt that they were guarded, or I feel that they're guarded because they wanted to make sure they had money, that they achieved all the goals that they needed to achieve to be ready for this. To, they could still be independent, and they love their independence, but they wanted to be financially independent. So they're having a revelation about not wanting to be alone anymore. Yes, wanting financial independence, but not wanting to be alone romantically.
So there's an issue with communication between these two individuals. You are one of them, and this person of interest is the other. Let me ask here about the ears wide open. And the divine is saying that someone is brokenhearted, anxious, having insomnia over waiting to hear from the other person. Or there were periods of time that happened because they want this leap of faith. They want this leap of faith for a new start. And I feel like the person who hasn't said anything, they too were anxious and afraid of getting hurt to take the leap of faith. So this is tied to a very empathic or sensitive feminine. So I asked about the feminine energy, and they said the feminine felt very overwhelmed. They felt that maybe the other person let go or moved on, so they tried to let go and move on. And now there's this energy of the Three of Pentacles coming together for a reunion, a common goal, getting on the same page. Perhaps it was gray area where you met at work or school or through a mutual friend, or it felt like it was just a friendship. It was confusing. The issue is everybody was overwhelmed and burdened by the idea that maybe they needed to let go and move on. But I see a reunion here, a leap of faith towards this. It was all about embracing vulnerability. Now, let's get some more and see what the divine has to say. The energy is gaining momentum, which is exactly what I said at the start of the reading. The energy is gaining momentum towards this, so don't lose faith or hope. Hold on to your vision. It will happen. For your own personal reading, go to the link in my bio. I also go live on TikTok, and I also have other services. LisaStaggs.com.